bladesmiths. Two versions of the same blade. One winner. Forged in fire. Weapon Showdown.
Now we're sending you back to your home forges to recreate an iconic weapon from history and from Hollywood. That weapon is the Hattori Hanzo 1,000-layer katana. Whoa.
Each blade must pass 3 tests. The kill test, the sharpness test, the strength test.
Good luck, bladesmiths. We'll see you in 5 days.
Let's do this, man.
All right.
My name is Mike Dybert. I am a journeyman bladesmith here in Trussville, Alabama, getting ready to start the Hattori Hanzo katana. Here we go. I've never made 1,000 layers. It's gonna be incredibly difficult. I really need to do this right the first time. Okay, that's my initial weld. If I mess this up, I'm done. I'd like to have at least half of my billet forged up today, maybe 500, maybe more layers. This is where the fun stuff begins. Grinding with the grinder. So now I have my billet divided into 5 pieces. Then I will restack these and weld them together. I am truly blessed to have a press and a power hammer. By hand, this is very difficult and slow. So now I'm at 620 layers. All I have to do is cut it in half, weld those 2 halves together, and now I have 1,240 layers. I actually feel good because I have more than the required number of layers. So now I can go into my heat treat. I don't typically do blades this long. So what I need to do is put 2 forges together to create an even heat throughout this blade as I get ready to harden it. I pull the blade out. Okay, I'm starting to get a warp in it. Part of me wants to freak out. By the time the blade has cooled down a lot, I see that it's got essentially 2 bends in it. I quench the second time. The blade has a slight warp in it, but it's something that can be ground out. So I'm really happy right now. Now I just need to start making all the handle parts. I have the habaki fitting up nicely. The suba is right here. This handle has to be tight. This sword is gonna be beat up. So now it's gonna be wrapped in stingray skin and ito cord. I'm pretty happy with it.
My name's Tristan Nguyen, I'm 19, and I'm making a Hattori Hanzo style katana. I've never done something this big before. I'm gonna start by working on my 1,000 layer Damascus. So the weld looks like it held together really well. Good start, good start. The problem with the 1,000 layer Damascus is that there is 999 spots in the billet that's possibly gonna go wrong. If I had power tools, I feel like I could have pumped this out a lot faster. It's taking forever. I thought that I was gonna be able to get 1,000 layers done in one day. I've got 42 layers. But being at 42 layers is still only 3 forge welds away from being at over 1,000. Yesterday, I was able to forge my 1,000 layer billet, but it's looking lean. So in order to get the weight that I need, I forge welded mild steel to the back and the sides of it. I think it'll make the blade stronger. I'm doing the heat treat on my katana with charcoal, and I'm pretty nervous. This is the make or break moment. The quench is insanely critical for the completion of this piece. This blade needs to be perfect. If anything goes wrong, I won't be able to finish this piece. If there's a warp that goes the wrong way, I don't know if there's any straightening out with this type of steel. Straight. Woo! The first thing I want to get done is carve out the suka. I'm using a piece of walnut. It's just a really strong wood. It's starting to look really nice. After I finish carving it out, I'm gonna put some race skin on the sides of it and give it a wrap. My biggest deviation from the tradition is I'm using shoelaces for my wrap. It just feels the nicest, but they're shoelaces. Yeah, everything feels really together. Let's go hit things.
Yes.
Mike, your edge is razor sharp. But more importantly, there's bone on your edge, but your edge did not roll, did not chip, and your blade stayed true. Overall, sir, your blade will kill.
Thank you.
Tristan, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's do this. All right, Tristan, the balance of your blade is very good. It's light, it's fast, it's easily maneuverable. But when steel meets the skull, there was some problems. Your blade took a serious bend. Also, on the edge right here, you took some chipping. But overall, looking at the dummy, I think your weapon will definitely kill.
Thank you.
Your blade, sir, is sharp. It cut cleanly through the thickest of our tatami mats, but on the backhand slice, it did not cut completely, though. Overall, sir, your sword will cut.
Thank you.
Tristan, your turn. You ready?
Ready as I'll ever be, sir.
Let's do this. Well, Tristan, your edge is sharp. It can cut through the tatami mats. My concern is the strength of your blade. It picked up another bend. Now you have two bends on your blade, especially right here, close to the guard.
Tristan, this Hollywood competition has been exciting and dramatic. You've been at the epicenter of all of that drama. Nobody is questioning the strength of your character. However, the strength of your blade is such that we can no longer continue to test it. For that reason, I have to ask you to please leave the forge.
Yes, sir.
Good job.
Yeah, guess I just couldn't slip through. Objectively speaking, one of the blades is better than the other, and it's clear to see, because one of them is straight. I may not be Forged in Fire champion, but second place isn't bad for somebody who's never done this before.
Mike, you are an unstoppable force in this competition, and your Hattori Hanzo 1,000-layer katana is absolutely deadly, earning you the title of Forged in Fire champion and a check for 10 grand. Good job, brother.
I came here to show myself that I can make a blade worthy of undergoing this type of punishment. I am Forged in Fire champion, and it feels awesome.
Forged in Fire, Weapon Showdown.